welcome in to Lufkin Panther playoff volleyball here on Lufkin Game Time. Gary Ives Jr. with you live here from Maybank High School, just a little bit north of Athens, for this bi-district contest between our Lufkin Lady Panthers, who eventually got the top seed in Division I 5A against the Melissa Lady Cardinals, who are the runner-up at a District 9 5A in Division I. They actually did get fourth place in their district. Lufkin took second place overall in our district. So will it be a little easier? You will say that, maybe think that here again in our Tia Juanita's pregame show, live again here from Maybank, but they may be in the toughest volleyball district in the state of Texas. McKinney North, the defending state champion, who we played in the first round last year, they went 14-0 throughout the district campaign. How about 42-4 on the year? They're number one in the state, obviously, and number 6 in all classifications. Walnut Grove, 12-2. They're 37-10. They're number 3 in the state, I think it is. And they are obviously going big school. McKinney North this year, I believe, was going, obviously, one of them went small school. I can't remember which one. All I know is that I think it's Walnut Grove went small school. They're playing White House tonight. McKinney North, who is, again, the number 1 team in not only the state in 5A, they're number 6 in 6A, if you count them all, going by max preps. That brings us down to Melissa. They coming in with a record of 21-17, 8-6 in that tough district. They got fourth, but it wasn't close. They were a top upper echelon for sure. And again, coming in with a couple, again, I'm watching these girls warm up right now. Both teams have done their service, and of course the slams as well. And let me just say, both teams have got some killers on there tonight. And you're going to see some mighty good volleyball action live here from Maybank. Once again, it is your Tia Juanita's pregame show, Maybank High School Gymnasium. It is pretty nice, I can tell you that. As both teams are going through their final warm-ups here, again, the winner will move on to play Tuesday night. Who and when, we'll know that a little bit later on tonight. But first things first, we got to take care of one of these top teams in the state. Once again, these Melissa Lady Cardinals. Don't forget, we'll be down here in Maybank tonight, but Jam Digital Media and myself and all the guys will be down in Beaumont tomorrow night, where our Panther football team will be going up to get a big win that we don't need. We got to have, and that'll be tomorrow night down in Beaumont. Of course, your Lufkin Coca-Cola kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Beaumont United and our Lufkin Panthers ready to tee it up tomorrow down in Beaumont for a huge District 9. Is it 9? I think it is. District 9, 5A. You got football district. You got a basketball district. We got a volleyball district. Sometimes your boy mixes it up just a little bit. Final warm-ups there, however, in our Tia Juanita pregame show. Coaches are giving their final prep talk or motivational speech here to their girls. As, again, the Lady Panthers second place after winning the play-in game on Monday night. Quick turnaround here for the bi-district championship game against these Melissa Lady Cardinals. I believe we'll have our national anthem coming up here. Tia Juanita's pregame show. Starting lineups brought to you as always by Higginbotham Insurance. I'm assuming will be announced via the scoring table over there. It's a minor conversation piece over at the rock pile they're having over there. Maybe they'll iron this thing out. They got enough water at the scoring table. Somebody will need a bathroom break here momentarily. Tia Juanita's pregame show. The Lady Panthers break it, hit to the line, and I do believe we're going to have our starting lineups. Let's turn it over to our PA announcer right now for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Higginbotham Insurance.
Welcome to the Maybank Gymnasium for tonight's 5A Division I bi-district matchup between the Lufkin Panthers and the Melissa Cardinals. Please stand and join the room house as we honor our country with the playing of the national anthem.
Well, we'll have the national anthem first right here. That's your national anthem tonight. Now we're going to have our starting lineups and rosters. Once again, brought to you by the Davis boys at Higginbotham Insurance.
The Lufkin Lady Band. Number 1, Alicia Smallwood. Number 2, Jaslyn O'Neill. Number 3, Adeline Allen. Number 4, Chesney McCullough. Number 5, Kate Goodman. Number 6, Courtney Adams. Number 7, Addison Yancey. Number 8, Zanaya Johnson. Number 9, Madison Bradbury. Number 12, Akira Smallwood. Number 14, Savannah Bergen. Number 15, Layla Hood. Head coach is Jeremy Stewart, assistant by Jessica Tillis and Haley Johns. Now for the home team, the number 2 seed out of District 9 with a record of 21-17, the Melissa Cardinals. Number 1, Kate Thompson. Number 2, Rachel Lewis. Number 3, Addie Verlander. Number 4, Case Castleberry. Number 5, Presley Wilford. Number 6, Liv Little. Number 7, Lily Murphy. Number 8, Durham Camilla. Number 9, Meadow Manzano. Number 10, Ashlyn Cowart. Number 11, Reagan Lipson. Number 12, Abby Gaylor. Number 13, Cassie Van Poppelsberg. Number 14, Miley Rock. Number 15, Sydney Tapscott. Number 16, Bree LaPaul. Number 17, Georgia Mary. Number 18, Lily Bickford. Number 19, Brooklyn Johnson Love. Number 20, Kennedy Scott. Head coach is actually Brooke, assistant.
Well, that's your roster. I may have more than we have on our football team, but by God, they got some girls over there. I'll tell you this, Coach Pruitt's got her selection of options over there. She's not going to run out anybody fouling out, I can tell you that. We're about set for some by-district action here live from Maybank, our Lady Panthers. Both teams all in the black. They've got the white trim. We've got the white and purple trim. And there's nothing left to do now, but as they say, get it on. Lady Panthers rolled through their season last year. Again, had the gaudy record, rated in the top 10, went up against McKinney North and knocked out in the first round. But as luck would have it, they went on to win the state championship a year ago, and they are back at it again this year. They only had one senior on the team last year, and they won this district from Melissa. So we're about to see last words of wisdom to each other. Their huddle is substantially bigger than ours, as you can see out there. Luckily, we can't play but 6 at a time. A phrase made famous by Coach Outlaw. I don't think they can suit up but 11 at once. Good thought. Good idea here tonight, because if they could go on a fast break, it's about 20-7. In pre-games, the numbers, I don't know who starts and I don't know who plays, but I can tell you this. Number 8, Kepka, or Kapi, and number 20, Kennedy Scott, the ball comes off of their hands with a different sound than the rest of the girls. So I can tell you, if those two girls are in the primetime hitting spot, they kind of sound like coming off of Chesney's. McCullough's big right arm, they got a little thunder to them. And let's see who's in the lineup. 20, Scott is in the lineup. Number 19, Brooklyn Love is in the lineup. Number 8, that's right, I'm not surprised. She's in the lineup. Number 2, that is Rachel Lewis. And we got 2 more I'm missing here, unless they're sneaking 7 on the court. Number 5 is Presley Wilford. And there's the girl wearing the jersey she wears. She can go wherever she wants. That's number 4, Cadence Castleberry. She's a freshman as well. I think they'll call that. They got a special name for that. It reminds me of a big sombrero hat, but that's not the name. And, of course, as always, for the Lady Panthers, it will be Chesney in there, along with Bo Smallwoods. And, of course, our girl moving all over the place, that is Madison Bradbury. And number 14, Savannah Bergman, are our starting lineup. I think I'm missing one. Hood, Lala Hood in the lineup as well. We're just set to go. They'll serve first. And serving first here will be number 5, Presley Williford for these Lady Cardinals. She's on the far right-hand side. Jump pop from the right-hander. And it is picked up by Smallwood into the middle. Back set to Smallwood. Spikes it down on our side of the net, it appears. Smallwood's spike was blocked. And that was by, I don't know how she pronounces this name. It's K-P-E-A. Maybe the K is silent. Pia is silent, maybe. I don't know. Wilford with another serve. 1-0. Good serve there. We barely pick it up out to Bergman, excuse me. Quick set over here, and I mean, it is waylay slammed, and that is number 8. I'm telling you. She is good. I could tell it in pregame. She's a senior. They do have 2 freshmen in the lineup. That's number 19, Brooklyn Johnson Love, and, of course, Castleberry. 2-0 as Wilford will serve for the 3rd time. Big serve, and that might have been out, but Bradbury went and got it. It'll be a free ball coming up for Melissa. We do get it over. Pass into the middle. The set's going to come over here again. This time it's number 2, and she smokes it. Rachel Lewis on the back line. Bradbury can't get there, and it is 3-0. Wilford will serve once again. Hard serve with a lot of topspin on it. We set it to the far side. Savannah hits it. It's down. No, they say it's out. Just a bit long off the back line, 4-0. The 5th serve in a row. Lufkin Coca-Cola opening serve. Hood passes to the middle. Back set over here. Oh, that one's a down one. Good kill shot right there by Smallwood. Kyra Smallwood gets the Lady Panthers on the board 4-1, and she will promptly go to serve. Boy, she got up and really brought that one straight down at the 6-foot line. And it's 4-1. Smallwood, good serve right into the middle. Lufkin ought to get an easier one out of this one. The freshman hits it hard, picked up on the back line, and we can't get it over. Smallwood was there, but it kind of went sideways off her dig, and that'll be a quick turnover, and it's 5-1. That was the freshman doing a jump spike from the 6-foot line, even though she was on the front line and the set was nowhere near the net. She still made it effective, and it's 5-1. And that means Lipset will check into the ball game, and she will promptly serve it into the net. 5-2 here. O'Neal headed to the service line. O'Neal takes a running head start, gets a line on it. Set's going to be a good one here. There's the senior. He hits it. Picked up by O'Neal into the middle. Savannah will just have to, excuse me, that's McCullough, just has to lay it over. They got another one coming up. There's the freshman. We just send it over. Now a little give and go. They hit it out. Lufkin cuts it to 2. Rachel Lewis thought she was going to go up and just knock the bejesus out of it, but instead she kind of dinked it, and she dinked it well too far over by our bench. There's a good serve picked up in the back court. Set over here to the far side. The freshman goes up. That's out, but we might have tipped it, and we did. Savannah got a piece of that one, and that'll be out on us, and it'll be 6-3. Lewis will head back to serve, the senior for the Cardinals. A quick serve. McCullough backs that over here to Savannah. She's blocked. That's catch. Boy, you can't tell me. Div Turf two-handed that ball right over the net like she was dunking it in the net. And it was very effective if legal. Div Turf looks like she's about 6'3". Far set to the far side, and it is able to, good job for McCullough to get that down and break the service. 7-4 now. As Coach Pruitt goes to her bench. Checking in is number 11, that's Lipset, and it's like 5 is back in the ball game in Williford. Johnson serves for Lufkin. Should be an easy pitch here for the Lady Panthers. We get it, pass it to the middle. Johnson backs it over here to Smallwood, and that is right down the line. Great set by Johnson. She comes in with a great serve and back sets it over to Smallwood, and the Lady Panthers are within 2, 7-5. Johnson serves it again, picks up. This one's a good pass right to the middle. Quick set over here, that's wide. The big 6'7" giant, Dickfluth, palmed that one but threw it a little wide. Lufkin within 1, 7-6. You see there on your Austin Bank scoreboard. We're in this first set, if you will. Good serve by Johnson again, right in the middle. Far set coming over here to the freshman. She kills it. Johnson picks it up, and it's going to come out. Good job over here by Melissa. That's number 4. The freshman Castleberry knew it was going to be off, and it was by about a foot. Lufkin down 2, 8-6. As Kate Thomas, the sophomore, checks into the ballgame, number 1. The sophomore with the flat-footed serve, and we got a whistle call. I don't know what happened. The whistle was called before we touched the ball, so it was some kind of illegal formation, if you will, against the Panthers. 9-6. Bradbury, far set. Smallwood gets it down. Smallwood, the sophomore, hanging in the air. Great job there. Gets it down, and Lufkin hanging to within 2. McCullough now. And throughout District 10 5A play, this has been some of our good rotation spots right here. She can really spoke that serve. We need it here. 9-7 the score. Lufkin only down by 2. And McCullough with a good one. Pass to the middle, and she's just going to send it over on one hit. Johnson tries to set to the far side to Smallwood. She dinks it. It's picked up in the back line by the Cardinals. Big hit there by Duffsworth. Picked up. Here we go. Back set. Smallwood. It's down again. Man, the sophomore, Smallwood. 3rd kill already. Making an early play for that Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. Lufkin to within 1 to try to tie it now. McCullough will do it again. And, we serve that one into the net. Here comes the big freshman, Johnson Love, checking back into the game. Lady Panthers had a chance to tie it up, but that didn't happen. Hood picks up the serve over to Johnson. Quick set to Smallwood. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to tell you right now, that was our senior, Akira Smallwood. She sends it down with authority. And the Smallwood sisters have gotten up on the wrong side of the bed today. They are coming out with some fierce hits. There's a serve by Bradbury, and it's out. Boy, we have 2 serves in a row after some momentum have served it out. You cannot do that against good teams. Back down by 2 now as Castleberry serves for the Lady Cardinals. Smallwood passes to Johnson in the middle, comes backside to Smallwood, and that's blocked down. I don't think it ever got over the net. And it's back to a 3-point game here in game number 1. Brought to you by S&W Collision as well, 12-9. Hood over to Johnson. Quick set to Smallwood. She was somehow able to get that over the net. Here they come out wide to Lewis. Picked up by Bradbury. And that is going to somehow come down on our side of the net. Or no, we were in the net. I'm kind of sitting on the Melissa side here for game one, and I can't really see due to the referee on the other side. So apparently Lufkin was in the net, and they've got their biggest lead of the game at 4. Good serves. Hood passes center. Quick set to Smallwood. That's going to be out of here. No chance. Again, Kyra Smallwood with the hammer. Back to a 3-point game as Savannah checks into the ball game for Hood. Smallwood with the serve. We'll get this one over. Stops 2 in a row that we've not gotten in. Lewis with the big hit. Oh, Savannah! The brick wall is there to send it where it came from, baby. 13-11. The big 2-hand block by the senior Bergman. Get it out of here. Smallwood with the jump serve once again. Uh-oh. It's out. 3 of the last 4 serves for Lufkin have been out. And coincidentally, we're down by 3. Williford will serve. Miscommunication by Lufkin, Bradbury, and Smallwood. And it's back to the 4-point biggest lead of the ball game. Castleberry once again. And what happened? Bradbury got it into the net. Apparently it rolled out on the far side, and they have got their biggest lead of the game, and it's going to take a Modern Cleaners timeout. Will take it with them. 16-11. Lufkin down 5 here. Game number 1 on Lufkin Game Time.
You deserve to enjoy what fulfills you. And if joint pain is getting in the way, you deserve orthopedic care designed to help keep your life moving. For that, you can count on St. Luke's Health, right here in East Texas. Our experts treat a full range of bone, joint, and muscle conditions and use minimally invasive incision and muscle-sparing techniques to help you recover more quickly so you can enjoy what moves you. Learn more at stlukeshealth.org/ortho.
And a welcome back here at your Gaslight Cleaners timeout. 16-11, first game, as we're brought to you by Whataburger. Bradbury gets that one into the net. We're going to be lucky to get that over. We barely do. Good job there by Smallwood. Backs it over here to Lewis. It's blocked again. And that is Savannah Bergman getting the hammers up on this one. And it's back to a 4-point game. Smallwood will serve here. Akira. And oof, that would have been close, but luckily for us, they got it back set over there to the freshman. She hits it hard. Smallwood digs it out. Bradbury with the set. It's over here to Savannah. She dinks it down. They pull it out of the back line. Quick set over here to Lewis. Blocked again, and it's down. A big block right there for Jaslyn O'Neal. How about that Cook Tire instant replay? O'Neal climbs the ladder. Lufkin back to within 3. Smallwood will serve once again. Good serve, pass to the middle. Williford sets it up. It's blocked on the far side again and down. And this time it is McCullough. Welcome her to the block party. 16-14. We're all having some. Smallwood will serve to cut the lead to 1. Good serve again. Picked up by the freshman in the middle. Over to Williford. Out wide to the freshman. Excuse me, that's not the freshman. That's Pia, who I thought was deadly while warming up, and she promptly is deadly with that one. Kills it straight down. And that stops the Panther run, and back to the three-point lead, 17-14. Lipset serves. Smallwood back set over here to O'Neal. Blocked, however. McCullough goes to the back line, and that's in. Good spot there by McCullough. Finds the back corner, and it doesn't even touch the line. It is in. Allen checking into the ball game for the Lady Panthers. Lead back to 2, 17-15 now as O'Neal will serve. The senior right-hander. Serves it, touches the net, but it does go over. They get back, set into the middle, just a little push. In the middle, we ought to get a good hit out of this. McCullough from the left side goes to the same spot. This one, however, is a foot long. We get to within 2 and back to 3. This will be Thompson, sophomore. No, excuse me, it's number 2, Rachel Lewis. Good serve there. Smallwood passes to the center. Quick set to McCullough, and it's down. Boy, how about the quick set there by Baby Smallwood. And McCullough, our all-time kill leader, adds to the list. 2-point game. Zanaya Johnson checks into the ball game for the Lady Panthers. And she will serve. Good serve by Johnson. They pick it up into the middle. Quick set right here to the big girl. Pushed over, not hard. We've got it. Back set to Smallwood. Good job on the backside by the Cardinals. They got a big hit coming up by Johnson. She dumps it over. Bradbury is there. Far set to the other side. McCullough is blocked, and it is inbounds. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I thought she was saying our ball, but no. They have got this number 18. I don't know how she looks on TV, but I'm going to tell you right now, she's a tall drink of water. She blocked McCullough's shot, and I thought it was wide over there, but apparently it was not. So they're back up by 3, 19-16. It's to 25, win by 2, obviously. Got to win 3 out of 5. We are in the Whataburger game number 1. Bradbury. Back set over here to McCullough. She gets it down again. Boy, the girls are really bringing it here tonight in the early going. 19-17. They jumped out to a 5-0 lead, or excuse me, a 4-0 lead, and since then it has been back and forth. Come on, Chesney. How about, I don't know, 6 in a row to make the rooster crow. There's one. Passed into the middle. They're going to get a good hit at this. Back set to the freshman, partially blocked by Lufkin. Johnson, we got a whistle. Well, all whistles have so far gone against Lufkin. I don't know what they are. But that is 3 in-game whistles, and all 3 of them have gone against the Lady Panthers. Apparently we are doing something illegal that these officials do not like. So that will stop what was going to be a good hit as Hood checks into the ball game for Coach Stewart. 20-17 now. Here is Scott serving. Boy, she hits it hard. Johnson with the quick set over there to Smallwood, and that's long. Smallwood just a little bit off the line. The Panthers are saying they touched that ball. The official is saying they did not. And now they have matched their biggest lead of the ball game, 21-17. The senior Kennedy Scott with the serve, and she hammers it. Bradbury passes it to Zanaya, and the serve is, or the set, excuse me, is too far to the other side, and that's going to be a point for them. And now they've got their biggest lead of the ball game, 22-17. We need a stop right here. How about into the net? How about not? Bradbury passes to Johnson. Johnson far side over to Smallwood. And that ball was tipped, they do say finally. That'll be our ball. And our point, 22-18. As the lead's cut back to 4, Bradbury will serve. We got to be careful here. We need to get a little run. Got to have a run at some point. Bradbury served, picked up on the back line, pass to the middle. She tries to get it over. We'll see how that works out. And it caught us sleeping like we were at a campfire. Not ready for that one, and it's back to 23-18. Got to have this point right here. Castleberry will serve. Castleberry gets it barely over the net. Hood is set up into the net. We somehow get it over. It's still in line. Bradbury backs that hood now to the far side. Smallwood dinks it over. They're there to pick it up. Pass to the far side. Lewis hits it. That is blocked and out. How about that? Smallwood sends it back to whence it came. And it's 23-19. Panthers still alive here in game one. Smallwood will serve. We need 2 or 3 here. When they serve again, it will be for the game one win, unless we can get about 5 in a row. Smallwood's first serve, picked up, pass over to the backside. That's partially blocked. Lufkin gets it up. Savannah far to the other side. Smallwood out. She tried to push it over here on my sideline right in front of me, but it was about a foot wide, and it is now game point. We got to break this one and then score 5 in a row. Or 4 will do it to keep it going. First things first, we got to have this one. Jump serve, smoked. Bradbury, we do save it. And Jaslyn got it over. There's a block right on top of the net. Free ball for Lufkin outside. Smallwood smokes it, but they pick it up, but we'll get it. We are still alive, 24-20 now. O'Neal with a couple of big blocks there to keep that point alive. We have got to have 4 right here or they take game one. Smallwood. Good serve, it's in, they pick it up. Into the back, far side, they push that over, that's out. And Lufkin's still alive. That's 1 of the 4 we need, 24-21. We gotta have 3 more. And Melissa will take a Modern Cleaners timeout. We'll take the 60-second break with them. We got a ball game, game 1. Lufkin down 3 here on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
Hey boss, do we sell to animals?
Stephanie, I'm busy watching the Lufkin Panthers. What do you mean, do we sell to animals?
You may want to come check this out.
Oh, it's Fang. Fang gets whatever he wants. Congratulations, Fang. Hi folks, JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, and you can get the Chevy you've always wanted right now at JM Chevrolet. Find your next vehicle at jmchevy.net.
Smallwood still needs at least 3 more. Here's the second one. Good serve, passed right to the middle. They're going to come far out here to the big girl. Number 8 picked up by Smallwood in the middle. Far set to McCullough on the other side. They pick up the dink. This is going to be in the net. Not going to get over. There's 2 of them. Lufkin hanging and hanging. Go to rounders. They hang around. They hang around. We need 2 more right here. What do you say, baby girl? 2 more to tie. Smallwood with the serve. And, ooh, that would have been close, but they save it. It's in. Shouldn't be hit too hard over on that far side. It's not. Smallwood passes to the middle. Bradbury back set to Smallwood, and boy, that is picked up on the back line. Now they're going to get a big hit at it. Nope, they lay it over, and that's out again. That's out again. That's 3 of the 4. Smallwood to get 1 more, and we got a tie ball game. Got to have it. It is the 4th consecutive game point. Smallwood with the serve. It barely got over, but it did. They're going to have a look at it right here, right into the middle. Nope, they pushed it over. Bradbury gets it all the way over to McCullough, and it's down. And we're tied at 25. Excuse me, 24. The Lady Panthers 2 points away from game 1. This will be the 5th consecutive serve here by Smallwood. Focus down, baby, focus down. And she smoked it. They're going to get a look here. Quick set. Nobody's ready. Nobody's ready. Lufkin's going to have a game point. And they want another Modern Cleaners timeout. Melissa is on the ropes. Lufkin will have a game point. We'll keep it right here. Game number 1. Smallwood has served 6 in a row. If she can get this 7th one down for a point, the Lady Panthers will come out of nowhere and swipe game 1 from one of these top teams in the state, the Melissa Lady Cardinals out of that tough District 9 5A. It has been a complete team effort here in game number 1, but the ladies need one more big spot. Coach Pruitt's over there giving some momentum. Brought to you by Slab Masters. Need some foundation work? Find the good folks at Slab Masters all over East Texas, located right here in Lufkin. Here we go. Security and Guarantee serve for here. You need to be secure. You know who takes care of you. That's Security and Guarantee. I hope we get secured right here. What do you say, Miss Smallwood, the senior? 7th straight serve, and it is in. Picked up on the back line. They're going to pass it over to the far side. Lewis goes up. She dinks it. Bradbury is there. McCullough, nope, back set to Bergman. That ball's tipped. They're going to get a good look at this one. They're going to come out wide. Lewis with the high pick. She bumps it. Uh-oh. We hit it over the net. It's a pity pat, and it's going to fall down on our side. We had a great chance to end this game, and we could not get the point. Oh, dear. Now we are back tied at 25. Man, that was our chance to steal game 1. Can we form another chance? Lipset will serve. Serves it right to Smallwood. That's too hard. They're going to spike it. Somehow we got to get this over. Bradbury just going to ease it over. They're going to get a free look at this. Back set over there to the freshman. We block it. That looks to be Brigman. Pass to the back corner. They are there. Here comes another hit on the far side by the freshman. This time she dumps it. Can we get it over? Somehow we do. They got another look coming up, and Lewis smokes it. Or excuse me, that's P. Too many opportunities. We had ample shots there. And now they will have their 5th game point here in game 1. Gotta have it. Don't need it, gotta have it. Good serve. Bradbury missed it. And the Lady Panthers give up the final 3 points of game number 1, and we're going to lose it 27-25. That is a gut-wrenching loss right there. The Lady Panthers had a game point with a good serve and a chance to spike it down, but could not get the big hit. They'll switch sides. We'll take a 2-minute break. We're headed to game 2. We're brought to you by Lufkin Coca-Cola, CHI St. Luke's Health Memorial, and, of course, JM Chevrolet. We'll be back with the Whataburger Game 2 right after this on Lufkin Game Time.
When someone in your family needs emergency care, you want it fast. And now, with Woodland Heights Medical Center's newly expanded ER, it's even easier to get quick, convenient access to 24-hour emergency care. For treatment of broken bones, to care for life-threatening conditions, our dedicated team is ready. Visit ercarelufkin.com for more info.
This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Sally, 44!
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho!
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly!
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili!
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo!
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike!
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious!
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
It's easy to spot a Texan. The sense of adventure, the unbreakable bond with friends and family. There's no other place in the world like it. At Cook Tire and Service, we know you have places to go and don't have time for car trouble or the patience for second-rate service. Cook Tire and Service offers a full array of services to make sure you get where you're going. With locations in Lufkin, Nacogdoches, and Livingston, there's always a Cook Tire right around the corner. So you choose your destination, we'll handle the journey.
Well, welcome back to Maybank, Tia Juanita's pregame show for game number 2. Lufkin just dropped a heartbreaker, 27-25. Smallwood served 6, or actually 7. She got 6 points in a row to give us a game point at 25-24. And boy, we had a chance to spike it home for the win and just couldn't get it down. They win 3 in a row, and Melissa takes game 1, 27-25. That is your Texan Credit pregame game 1 recap. Once again, in our Morgan Insurance halftime show, I guess you will say. Well, kind of impromptu here. Morgan Insurance, for all of your insurance needs, you know where to go. That is Morgan Insurance. Time for a Whataburger game number 2. Once again, you got to win 3 out of 5. First one to win 3 moves on to round 2. The other team season is over. Basketball started in Lufkin tonight. I know Coach McManus and Coach Lamb had a big event out at the Pack tonight. I hope a lot of kids got to their first glimpse of the boys and girls basketball teams. I know we got a few girls on the team that'll be joining Coach Lamb and his squad. Coach Lamb and his squad on the girls' side. Hopefully that's not after tonight, however. And Lufkin will serve first. Smallwood will do the honors. First serve by Smallwood, picked up on the backside. And boy, that is absolutely ripped by Rachel Lewis. That was, at the end of the day, the problem in game 1. The Lady Panthers got down 4-0 and never led in the ball game and never tied until it was tied at 24 and we led 25-24. But had a chance. First serve here picked up by Lufkin all the way over to McCullough, but the serve is not very good. Or excuse me, the set too close to the net, and it's 2-0. Good serve here. Bradbury picks it up. Smallwood tries to catch him sleeping, and she does exactly that. Good job. Good serve there by O'Neal. They pick it up. Bregman swings, and let's see where they say it's our ball. 2-2 now. As O'Neal will serve once again. They are reviewing that call. I didn't know we had instant replay here. Not exactly what the instant replay said. The scoreboard still says 2-2, so we'll go with that. O'Neal with another good serve on the far side. They get it to the middle, however. Backs it over here to Lewis. Bergman gets a piece of that one. Eases it up for Smallwood. Back over here to McCullough. That's off a hand. That's our point. I heard it from here. And the Lady Panthers with our first lead here in game number 2, 3-2. O'Neal with another serve. Passed into the middle once again. Quick set over here, and boy, if we need to send somebody with P, number 8, I'm telling you, I don't care where she is, we need to jump with her. 3-3. She can cock that right arm back, and it is going to unleash the fury. Smallwood passes into the center. Back set over there to Brickman, and it is pushed over by Savannah, and the Lady Panthers back up by 1. Four to 3 your score here. Early number 2, game number 2. They took game 1, 27-25. And it is a good serve there. Lufkin punches it down. I believe Allen's the one that got the hand down to get that one on their side of the net. 5-3, Lufkin with a 2-point lead. Good serve again by Johnson. Far set to the far side. Smallwood is there. Johnson sets over here to McCullough, and she knocks it. We're going to need a new ball. That's going to be flat on one side. Lufkin leads it 6-3 as McCullough kills that one down, adding to her already record for Lufkin. Johnson, good serve. They push it into the middle. Quick set over here. We're there to help out there. That's a good job by Lufkin. Over to Smallwood. That's tipped. That ball was tipped. Could have swore that thing was tipped at the line. They're going to say it was not. The ball kind of changed its angle as it came down. It was definitely wide. There's no question about that, but it just, from my naked eye, looked over here like it was a little tip, but apparently it was not. McCullough laces that to the back line. It is picked up. They're going to quick set that into the middle. The Giant is picked up. McCullough comes down. That's down. Good job as she bounces that off of Ditfluff's right arm. And the Lady Panthers with our biggest lead in either game at 7-4. McCullough will go to serve for Lufkin. McCullough with the jump serve. It is right down. Great top spin right there in front of Williford. And Lufkin leading at 8-4. That 4-point lead is our biggest of the night. Another good serve by McCullough. Should be an easier ball. The senior hits that one, but oh man, Bradbury can't get it over. Scott hit it down the line. Apparently it was going to be in. Bradbury couldn't quite get there, and that stops it at 8-5. Hood checks into the ball game for the Lady Panthers. And the serve there by Scott. Bradbury to Johnson, back set. Oh, what a job there. Back set to Smallwood. It caught Melissa sleeping. They had their time at the campfire. Lufkin pounds that one down, and it is 9-5. I think they thought we were bringing it over here to O'Neal. What a great back set by Zanaya Johnson. Bradbury with the serve. This time they're going out wide. That's the freshman. Johnson Love, we pick it up. Smallwood down the line. I don't know if that was in or out. They say it's in. Boy, that was close. Might need a little Cook tie or instant replay there. I couldn't see from here, but it doesn't matter what I think. The official quickly pointed that red flag downwards, which means that's good for Lufkin in that situation. And we got our biggest lead. It's up again, 10-5. Bradbury, little serve into the middle. They're going to back set it over here to the big girl, and she hits it off the left hand of Smallwood, and that'll fall down on our side, 10-6. Guess they're selling popcorn at 2 for $1 because I smell it like it's being brewed right behind me. Not that I'm hungry. 10-6. Hood passes into the middle. Johnson somehow gets that to O'Neal, but she spikes it wide of the line, too far left, and it's 10-7. Castleberry will serve again. Easier serve here. We get there. Back set to the far side to Smallwood, and man, she goes right down in front of the senior, Kennedy Scott. What a great set by Zanaya Johnson. 11-7 now as Baby Smallwood will serve. And it's going to be a good one. Scott passes to the center, back set over here to the freshman, Johnson, and oh, it's off the hands of Hood. Hood was right there, but she just couldn't get it up. 3-point game, 11-8. Williford with the jump serve, good one. Bradbury passes center to Smallwood, and I'm not exactly sure who she was setting it to, but we were not there to hit it, and that's going to be a point for them. 11-9 now. Lufkin's 5-point lead has been cut to 2. Smallwood set, hit the stick, knocking it a little off balance. I think we've got it back situated. Here's another serve. Bradbury misses that one. Bergman finds a hole, but they dig it out. They're going to pop that up. Should be a free ball for Lufkin. Hood passes middle. Smallwood back set to Savannah, and that is straight block. Well, you don't see that very often. But Savannah's ball is blocked, and that is number 8, Dura P, going up again. Man, this girl is really good at volleyball. And it's a 1-point game. They've reeled off 4 in a row. Another good serve. Bradbury to Smallwood. Again, going to her sister. That's going to be out on them. That's our ball. Good hit there by Akira Smallwood. And that's going to get it back to a 2-point game, 12-10 now. Smallwood heads to the service line. And McCullough checking back in for the Lady Panthers. Smallwood with the serve. Is it wide? Yes, it is. It was right down the line with good height, but just a bit wide. And the serve, Bradbury passes, it's a good one. And a quick set to Savannah, and she does what she wants to with it. Hammers it down, good communication there by Smallwood and Bergman. And it's back to a 2-point game, 13-11. O'Neal will serve for the Lady Panthers. O'Neal. That's on the line, down the left side, and an ace. That is a Lufkin Coca-Cola. Good serve right there by our girl, the senior, Jaslyn O'Neal. And that's picked up, pass to the center, set to the far side to Scott. It's blocked by Savannah and Allen, both of them in there. By the celebration, it looked like it was more of Allen. Good job there by the junior. Spikes it down, and Lufkin back up by 4 now, 15-11. O'Neal, good serve right there. Man, that ball had some juice on it. A lot of top spin. Falls right down in front of Scott, and it is 16-11. That matches our biggest lead. O'Neal, this one comes to the other side. They're going to pass this one. They're going to get a good hit at this one, but it's long. She was trying to dink it to the back corner, but Kennedy Scott put too much donkey on that one. And we got our biggest lead of the night, 17-11. We're in game 2. Modern Cleaners timeout. We'll be back right after this.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
And a welcome back to Maybank High School Gymnasium. Brought to you by CC Smokehouse right there in Nacogdoches. Stop in to see my man Heath and the guys today. Wherever you're eating some lunch in Nacogdoches area or dinner, every day but Sunday, that is CC Smokehouse. O'Neal has been on a bit of a roll back here service-wise. Lufkin's lead was cut to 2. She's nailed 4 in a row. We're up 6. And she will serve here. O'Neal, good serve. Picked up in the back line. They pass the middle. Quick set to their stud. And Chesney McCullough knew it was coming but she spiked it right between her hands. It comes down on our side, and the timeout works. 17-12. Rachel Lewis will serve here for the Lady Cardinals, and it is a good one. Smallwood to Smallwood. Quick set to McCullough. She gets it over. Should be a free ball here for Lufkin, or maybe not. What a set. We spike it down, push it to the other side. They're going to get a big hit coming here. They go out wide to Scott. Sure, shot is picked up by Bradbury, but she can't get it in the vicinity of another Lady Panther. And that'll be 2 in a row now for the Lady Cardinals. Lead cut back to 4. Good serve. Smallwood to Smallwood. Back set to Savannah. They block it. They're going to get another good bomb hit coming here. Scott tees up on it. McCullough gets her right paw up there, but that sends it into row 3. And that'll be 3 in a row, and they have cut our 6-point lead in half. I mean, I hate rooting against kids, but why don't we hit one in the net here? That wouldn't hurt anybody. Good serve. Smallwood again, right to the middle. Quick send over by Smallwood. They're going to get a look here. Backside to P. She hammers it. We get it over. They spike it down. That is all set up by number 8, the senior, Dura P. She is one of the top players on their team, no question. 4 in a row now scored. And Coach Stewart decides he wants a Modern Cleaners timeout. All your dry cleaning needs, come see me at Modern Cleaners and Gaslight Cleaners as well. 30-second break. Back with more here in Maybank right after this.
Need to save money on insurance? Give Joe Hancock and his team a call. Since 1965, the Hancock family has been dedicated to serving Texas with personal and commercial insurance. With 60 years of experience in Lufkin, our friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help protect you and your family's most valuable assets. We've got the expertise to assist you. Call today for your free no-obligation quote, 936-634-4451. Joe Hancock Agency, your trusted partner in insurance, proud sponsor of Lufkin Athletics. We back the pack.
See my man Jalen and the guys, Mr. Hancock. That is Joe Hancock Insurance, your All-State. Man, you're in good hands. We're in good hands. That is All-State. Joe Hancock Insurance Agency. 2-point lead. They've scored 4 in a row. Another serve here. McCullough passes center. Backs it to the far side. Bergman spikes it down. I mean, the right hand came down with authority. And it is 18-15 now, as Zanaya Johnson heads to the service line for Lufkin. Lady Panthers trying to even this up at a game apiece. Johnson with the serve, picked up in the middle. Pass, quick set to the tall one. Good job by Smallwood on the back line, and McCullough's shot is blocked, but it's out. Did we touch it? Apparently we did. McCullough's shot blocked. You don't see that very often. Back to a 2-point game, 18-16. And Tabscott in to serve. McCullough passes to Johnson. Johnson over to the far side. Smallwood spike is absolutely hammered right back at her. And that is the 7'2" Ditsforth. I don't know how tall she is, but she is the women's version of Yao Ming. And she is ruling the net. 1-point lead for Lufkin. That's long. Barely, but long. Good eye on the back line there by Bradbury, and Lufkin will get back to the 2-point cushion. 19-17 as McCullough will head to the service line. The senior trying to run about 6 in a row. What do you say? On the far left-hand side of the court. Hits a good one. Picked up. Pass to the middle. They're going to have to push that over. And boy, we didn't read that at all. You could see the dig was well into the net. They was going to have only one option to push it over, but we were not looking. Back to a 1-point game. Scott will serve. Smallwood, Johnson, back to Smallwood, but again, the serve is too close to the net. It is straight blocked, and we are tied at 19. Smallwood can jump over them, so with that serve up on the net, it gives them a great chance to block it. There's not much she can do with it. Scott will serve. Smallwood digs it out, passes to Johnson, back set to the far side. Smallwood hits it, and they botch one finally, and it's 20-19. Baby Smallwood will head to the service line. Well, they're going to switch that up. Bradbury will actually serve. Bradbury's serve is picked up. Lufkin ought to get an easy look at this one. They're going to have to lay that one up. Hood passes up to the middle. Johnson goes backside to Smallwood, who eases it over the net. They pass to the middle. Far to the far side. Lufkin blocks it. O'Neal is there, but it comes down on our side. And it's going to be back tied at 20. Castleberry will serve, the freshman. Hood into the middle. Johnson back set to Smallwood. She eases it over. They pick it up easy. Back outside to Pete. She dumps it over. We have to push it. They got a big hit coming up here. That's Lewis, Rachel Lewis. We dig it out of there. Smallwood, back line, dug out again. This time we're there for that little punch over. Bradbury over to Smallwood. They're going to somehow get that over the net. We're going to get a good hit, though. Bradbury back set. Smallwood hammers it down. They dig it out. What a point this is. Smallwood eases it up. Johnson, back line set to Bradbury. They dig it out. The volley here. Scott rears back and whiffs it right into the net. Lufkin takes that point. Boy, was that a long one. What a point there, both sides. Lufkin up by one, 21-20. Smallwood will serve again. Good serve, picked up on the back. This is into the net. Not much he's going to be able to do. Lufkin weren't ready for it. They're going to get a free hit here. Expect a big one. We're there to block, get a hand on it. Brigman, and they're going to call us in the net or something. Little man over there pulled the whistle on us. 21-21. Not sure what we did. Jump serve here. Uh-oh. I don't think we're going to get that over. I'm not good at math, but I think that was more than 3. They're up by 1 now. It's their first lead since 2-0. Williford. That's out. Good eye over there by Smallwood. That ties it up at 22. 3 points from a win here, and even in this matchup at 1-1. Kyra Smallwood will serve. It is picked up. They're going to quick set it over here. We block it. Bradbury's there to pick it up. In the middle of Smallwood. Back set to Savannah. That's blocked. We pick it up. Smallwood will pass to the far side. And there's McCullough. Her shot is blocked again. They have got the scouting report out on McCullough. Anytime she drops back, they are coming up on her. And that's going to give them another lead at 23-20. Need this one. Bradbury all the way over here to McCullough. Hey, there she powers it down. They had her double teamed again, but McCullough powers through it, gets the point, and that ties it up at 23, and now O'Neal can get 2 for the win. Boy, we need this one bad. We'll worry about that other bridge when we get there. We need this one. Well, we're having a little hair cosmetology school over here. They got it set. O'Neal now serving, 23 up. And it is a good one. Passed into the middle, however. They're going to get a good hit. They do a quick set to P. And I'm telling you right now, I may be the only one here that knows how good she is. She's getting 3 quick sets, and now they have got a serve here for the win in game 2. Rachel Lewis, we got to have this one. And that is into the net. We're in trouble. Bradbury gets it up. We slam it over the net, but they're going to get a good look. Quick set to the tall one. She spikes it down, and that is it. Their quick sets are absolutely killing us. We are sitting back and waiting to go out wide, and they are quick setting in the middle, and it is busting us up. 25-23. The Panthers led the whole game, but that one was not meant to be. We're down 2-0. We're headed to game 3. We're brought to you by Whataburger. Don't forget, next Tuesday, we're all going to meet at all the local Whataburgers. Lufkin Panther football players and coaches will be there at all 3 Whataburgers in Lufkin for a big fundraiser, all benefiting the new weight room, benefiting Lufkin High School athletics. We'll be right back live from, where are we? Maybank right after this on Lufkin Game Time.
Looking to earn extra cash? Got an old grill or bike taking up space? Bring it to CMC Recycling right here in Lufkin to turn your scrap metal into cash. CMC will recycle your metal, transforming it into new steel that will be later used in exciting new structures and products. CMC accepts a variety of metals, and the team is ready to assist you and ensure your experience is seamless. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Learn more at cmcrecycling.com.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology, backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experienced banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
Well, welcome back here to Maybank. Boy, the Lady Panthers have had ample opportunity to take both of these first 2 games, but unfortunately, it has not gone our way as of yet. They win the first game 27-25. Lufkin served for the win and didn't get it. In game 2, we led the entire game and had the ball 23-23 with a chance to win it again. Couldn't get it. They scored 2 straight and tanked that one 25-23, and that brings us to a game 3 where the Lady Panthers are going to have it if we're going to advance and force a game 4. We got to win 3 in a row. The quick set to the middle by Melissa has been the absolute difference maker so far tonight through 2 ball games. We have just not been set for it. We've had big blocks outside, but when they do that quick set in the middle, it has been hammer time. So they will serve here in game 3. And again, this is a must-get for the Pack. Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game will be coming your way on our Woodland Heights Medical Center post-game show. And Wilford will do the honors here in game 3 to start us off. Security and game guarantee first serve. Back set over here to Smallwood, and she picks up right where she left off. Slams one down again. The Smallwood sisters have been everywhere tonight. And Akira will serve here with a 1-0 lead in a must-win game 3. And a good one. They pick it up, pass into the middle. There's that quick set. And there's that hammer down once again. I think if I'm Coach Stewart, I may alert our girls of this quick set. And normally it's going to 8 during a P. We're back at once. Good serve there. Smallwood gets it up. Bradbury sends it to the back line, but they're going to back set high to the far side. And I know that comes down on our side. Brigman is right there. That was McCullough. McCullough looking like she's in a little discomfort with her left hand. Two to one. When they've gone high and outside, we've been right on top of that. But boy, that quick in the middle. Yikes. Bradbury will just have to send that over, and she can't. And now you have to wonder, the Lady Panthers gave out all that energy in games 1 and 2 and came up empty. Can we dig deep here and force a game 4? That's going to take all this senior leadership that we have. We're down 3-1. Smallwood passes. Younger sister back set to O'Neal. That's blocked. They get it back up. Lewis over the net. We'll back set it over here to Savannah. She hits it down the line. They're there to dig it out. Here's another one of these long points. Scott just eases it over to Lufkin. Brigman digs it out. Set to McCullough on the far side. She's blocked again. Boy, this I've never seen in all our volleyball games of 3 years. McCullough have such the difficulty she's had tonight. Punch that to the back corner. They're there to save that. Here's Lewis again with a wide open. We're going to get somebody hurt if we don't start blocking. McCullough again just eases this one over the net. And there's the quick set to the back line. We are not there. Oh, it rolls over the net. This time we should get a set. Now what's the call? What happened now? Another whistle against Lufkin. I can't confirm or deny these calls, but I can just tell you every time he blows, little man over there blows the whistle, it's against Lufkin. Good serve. Smallwood pumps it up to the middle, back over to McCullough, and this time she hits it into the net. And Melissa dancing to Genuine over here. We'll take a break. It's a Modern Cleaners timeout for Coach Stewart. We're down 5-1 here in the decisive game 3. Got to have it back after this.
For the first day of school, for the last day of work, for the satisfaction of a job well done, for the ideas that change the world, for good times, for not so good times, for her future and hers and his, for serving our customers and connecting communities. We're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
And a welcome back. After that Modern Cleaners timeout, it is 5-1. Lipset will still be serving here for the Lady Cardinals. Jump serve there. Smallwood gets it up. Trying to get it to McCullough. McCullough just has to ease it over. That set was well behind her. There's another quick set. Somehow Smallwood's there to save it over here to Savannah. She hits it into the net. Six to 1. This is our biggest deficit of the night. 5 points. Quick set to the far side. McCullough hits it into the net. Serve again picked up by Smallwood. Into the middle. O'Neal gets it over the net. There is Lewis. That's a big block. O'Neal gets a little momentum for Lufkin. She's giving it all she has. 7-2 now is the score. And the jump serve by O'Neal. Far side. Free ball for Lufkin. Quick set to Allen. Pushed over. They seem to be everywhere here in game 3. Scott hammers it down, and we can't get it over the net. And they are starting to feel it now. Eight to 2, and that's into the net. They did us a bit of a favor. We'll take it. Johnson will serve here for the Lady Panthers. Lufkin Coca-Cola. Big serve there by Lufkin. Back set to the far side. We're not there to block. That is a ball that we're lucky doesn't hurt Smallwood. What in the world? They did not get these kind of free looks in game numbers 1 and 2, I can promise you. But here in game 3, there's been some free looks for Melissa. And the big serve. Bradbury into the middle. Johnson out wide to Smallwood. She hammers it, but it's just wide. They lead at 10-3. We got to get some stops here. It is going to get away from us. It's their biggest lead of the series. Bradbury passes to Johnson in the middle. Backs it over to McCullough. That's going to be way out. McCullough not having the night she was anticipating with this 2.5-hour drive over here. 2 hours, however long it took us. Not what she had envisioned driving over here, I can tell you that. Neither did I. Smallwood gets it over, but they're there to pick it up. There's a set to the far side. Scott hits it, and it's down on the back line. And we are out of sync. It is 12-3 here in game number 3. Lufkin down 2-0 and in trouble. We need something good to come up in this Modern Cleaners timeout. Check for it. We'll be back right after this.
East Texans know when it comes to trucks and SUVs, there's only one name, Wright GMC in Lufkin. The hometown dealer with small town values and big time savings. Save more, get more. With limited time deals and the best trade-in values in East Texas. Wright GMC in Lufkin. We do business the right way at rightdeal.com.
And welcome back here to Maybank. And they have got a 12-3 lead. Another big serve. This one's going to be long. And the timeout is well placed. McCullough. Will serve here for the Lady Panthers, 12-4. McCullough with the serve. And it's picked up on the back line. Good serve there by Chesney. But they get a hit, and that's a good block by Smallwood. Great job there. Big jump. Serve is good. And she hammers that, but Bradbury is there. Quick set to Smallwood on the far side, and oh, they pick it up. They're everywhere. Should be a free look here for Lufkin. Bradbury digs out, has to dive for it, however. Smallwood will get a look, dumps it off right to them again. Here's the big girl. She hits it. Good block by Smallwood. Johnson sets it backside to McCullough, and she's long again. Thirteen to 5 now. Scott with the serve, right to Smallwood. Gets it to Johnson, back to Smallwood. And that is hammered. Is it down? Yes, it is. That's a good one. Bradbury will serve for the Pack. 13 to 6. Far set out here to the freshman Johnson Love. We pick it up. Johnson back to Smallwood. She just has to dump it over. She does that. We are a little touch and give and go at the net. They ease it back to us. And they're speaking of a give and go. Back set to Smallwood, and she hammers it down. Good serve by Bradbury. Quick back set behind. Bradbury there to dig it up. Johnson quickly to Smallwood. They, however, say that should be a free ball here for Lufkin. Johnson passes to the middle. Bradbury, I don't know where that set was too close to the net, and that is a problem. Big hit just over the net. Far side. Smallwood gets it down, and it is in. Good job there by Smallwood. Another big serve, dug out over here to Lewis. Well, they have got the two-hand push down to perfection, but Lufkin there to cover it up. 14-9 now. And that is into the net by Hood. (15-9) your score. Lufkin hanging around here in this third game. We got to have this one or our season will come to an end in the Beidister ground once again. Smallwood with the set back to Sister, and she hammers it down. A big kill there. That was Smallwood ×3 on that one. Wait, they're going to say that's not our point. I don't know what she did wrong. I apologize for not knowing all the volleyball rules. I really have no idea. It looked to me like she hammered it straight down. So that is going to go back to 16-9 now. Now over to O'Neal. It's blocked. We got it back. Smallwood gets it over. Here comes Lewis. She dumps it over. Smallwood is there. Bradbury with the back set over to Akira, and she missed that one. Trying to come down the line, but just kind of couldn't get all of it. Good hit. That's picked up. Lufkin down by 8. That is our biggest deficit. Scott hammers that one down. Savannah didn't know she had help behind her. And that gives us a little bit of a problem. There's a good one. Quick set over to the far side, but it's too close to the net. And well, as good as we looked in those first 2 games, we have not been able to get in sync here in game 3, and we're down by 10. Williford will serve again. Hood has to dive to get that one. I don't know if we're going to get over the net. Somehow we do. Good effort there by Savannah. There's another one of those quick sets, but we blocked that one. That's a great job finally on that quick one as O'Neal is there to hammer it down. But is that not our point either? I honestly don't. She must have hit the net, I guess. I don't know. O'Neal blocked it straight down, but a whistle's coming against Lufkin. And without a Cook tire replay, I just don't know. I do know it's 20-9. (21-9). Good pass to the center, quick set to Savannah. We're trying that quick set, but it's not quite as effective as it is for them. And the Lady Panthers in trouble now, 22-9. Bradbury serve is into the net. They're going to get a look at this one. Here comes Lewis. Right down the line. Bradbury digs it out. Backs it over here to Savannah. She dumps it down. They dig it out. Lewis once again. She rears back. That one's going to be long. 22-10. Nope, they call that down on the line. 22-11. That one will be into the net. And they are 2 points away from advancing to round 2. And the serve is picked up by Smallwood. Bradbury sets it up to McCullough, and she tips it over, and it is down. (23-12). O'Neal, good serve. Castleberry, there's that quick set. Boy, we made some adjustments here in the third game. Allen goes up with her and blocks it. So now we're adjusting to that quick set in the middle. That's about the third one in a row we have blocked. Allen is the recipient there, 23-13, and that is wide. And they will have, by my math, 11 match points. And the jump serves into the net. We've saved off one. We got 10 more. Smallwood is going to have to need an ice bath on her shoulder after 10 serves in a row. She's going to keep this one going. Get the ice pack ready. They got great ice at Whataburger. Stop in there and get that bag. Oh, nope, it's going to be Zanaya Johnson. Johnson's going to need that ice bag. Uh-oh, and the first one is down. They pass it to the middle. Back set to the far side, and it is blocked. McCullough, we're showing some life here. If we didn't wait too long to start showing a little spark. 24-15 now. We've saved off 2 match points. Johnson with the serve. It's in. Pass into the middle. Scott goes up, blocked down again. And there is Allen with another second block in 3 sequences. And we've stopped 3 match points, and they call a Modern Cleaners timeout. We'll take it with them. They are still in control. 24-16, game 3 here on Lufkin Game Time.
East Texas Slab Masters is one of East Texas' most trusted foundation specialists. With over 25 years experience, they can assess and address any of your foundation needs, residential or commercial. Top 4 warning signs: doors not shutting properly, cracks in sheetrock, cracks in concrete slab floors, cracks in brick. We also offer polymers, a heavy-duty polyurethane foam for slab lifting and soil stabilization. Protect your investment. East Texas Slab Masters, setting your house on a strong foundation. Schedule your free estimate today.
And welcome back. Panthers have fought off 3 game points, but we have still got 8 more to go. Johnson has gotten 2 serves down, but she is going to need 8 more. Another good serve there by Johnson, and that's going to be out of here. Pretty much an ace there. Boy, we need to show this sense of urgency and emotion here at the beginning of the game and not wait till we're down 24-13. That's 4 in a row by the Panthers here on match point, and they are into it. Zanaya, another great serve. Pass to the middle. Over to the backside. We get it up. And we have to just push that over, and they get it over. Should be a good look coming up here from McCullough on the far side. There's a set. She's blocked one more time, and it is fitting that will end it. They had McCullough's number all night long. I have not seen anything like that in the last 3 years, but Melissa did some scouting, and they knew where to go, and they did it all night. The final score is going to be 25-18. And the Lady Panthers are going to drop 3 in a row. They were all hard-fought games. And that'll be a tough one to swallow for the Lady Panthers. Welcome into our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show. The girls gave it all, and they played their hearts out tonight and really had a great chance to win this one. Unfortunately, we're going to see a lot of seniors playing their final game as Lufkin Panthers. That's Jaslyn O'Neill, Chesney McCullough, Courtney Adams, Zanaya Johnson, Madison Bradbury, Kyra Johnson, Savannah Bergman, and Lila Hood, all seniors playing their final game for the Panthers here tonight. And boy, was it a good one. They gave out their hearts, but it was not meant to be. The Lady Panthers season will come to an end here in Maybank, your Commercial Bank of Texas players of the game. We're going double time, Smallwood and Smallwood. They were everywhere here tonight. On the front line, the midline, and the back line. There's only a lot of reasons why the Panthers are in all 3 ball games, and both of the Smallwood sisters were the biggest part of that. They are Commercial Bank of Texas players of the game. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been a fun season here for volleyball. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we have. We will see you tomorrow night down in Beaumont. The Panthers will be taking on Beaumont United in a pivotal game in District 9-5A down in Beaumont. It all starts out with the pregame show at 4:30. I'll be with the boys from the Pines, and then we'll be visiting with head coach Carl Epsay with the Carl Epsay Coaching Show live at 5:30 down in Beaumont tomorrow afternoon. Please tune us in. Thank you all for being here tonight. For all the folks at Jam Digital Media, I'm Gary Ivins Jr. for Lufkin Game Time.